Two links. What is that? Good morning. Golly, let me take a sip of my coffee. This ain't coffee. This is chai latte. Okay, so because my voice, I'm losing my voice. I am losing my voice, just as always. I don't know why I'll always lose my voice, but hey, y'all. So, look, I was gonna do a whole reel about this today, but I decided not to do a reel. I need to stop turning my head to the side. I can see this on camera. But I decided to not do a reel right now because I want to talk about something that we don't talk about enough, and that's self-care and overcoming, right? And the reason why I say self-care and overcoming is because I was sitting here and I had some stuff I needed to do. But before I did that, I set my hair and I rode it, and I was going to sit up under the dryer. So while I'm sitting up under the dryer, I got my up under eye mask on, and because I'm not upstairs in my massage chair, I got my shoulder massager, and I'm sitting here drinking chai latte, and I'm gonna do some stuff on my computer. I got my computer right here, my desk, my laptop, and I got my iPad right here. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna do some work while I'm up under the dryer. So I'm literally multitasking. But here's the thing. I don't care what's going on. For me, self-care is important. Okay? Right? Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that self-care is just important for women, because it's not. Self-care is important for everybody. But I want to talk about the importance of self-care in general. Because, and not only that, but when people talk about self-care, they think of going on a trip. They think of going to a massive spa. They think of going and doing a whole, hotel visit, and you doing everything that's included that day. Massage, facial, whatever that is. And trust me, self-care does consist of those things as well. Self-care does consist of those things as well. However, that takes a certain lifestyle to be able to have those things on a consistent basis. So as regular people, and when I mean regular people, I mean those of us who are not in the top 1%, okay? How does self-care look like? Because self-care is important, especially in terms of overcoming. Yeah. And when I say overcoming, I mean overcoming everything. Listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but life is life. Life is life for everybody. And what I mean by that is, I don't care how big of a bubble you have and things are beautiful. There still is some other things that's going on. Even if it's your friends, even if it's your family, you still feel the repercussions of what they got going on, right? So you're feeling it. So life is life for you, or indirectly to you, one way or the other. So when I talk about self-care, I'm talking about the importance that it has in our everyday life to overcome. This is what my self-care looks like. Like I said, I'm sitting here and it's a Friday, and I'm setting my hair, and I'm doing some work on my computer. I got under eye patches. I got my dryer here because I need to set my hair. I'm drinking chai latte. On other days, I may go upstairs and sit in my massage chair. Now, the massage chair is a beast, okay? Now, they ain't paid me to say this, but the massage chair is a beast, okay? Now, because I have fibromyalgia, I got one of those. And because it was expensive for me to be able to go to a massage therapist every week. And I know that some places like Massage Envy and places like that have memberships. But for the most part, though, I was like, no, not doing that. So I got myself a good old massage chair. I got the Cadillac of the massage chairs, okay? Or the BMW, should I say, of the massage chairs, okay? But anyway, I got that. And then out in my garage, I got me a simple sauna. Now, I wish I could have one of them big old saunas that's got the wood and all that. I ain't got no space for that. It's coming, okay? But in the meantime, I got me one of them bag saunas that I could stand up in. And I paid about less than $200 for it off the internet. And I get in there and I listen to some drum music or whatever music, some namaste music, and I sit there in my garage, in my sauna, with the lights off, and listen to that music, and it's like a whole paradise. Like, you can't tell me I'm not on somebody's resort, okay? You can't tell me that at that time that I'm in there for 30 minutes or however with that music playing in the background, ain't no telling what else I might be doing while I'm sitting in my sauna, okay? But you can't tell me that I ain't on nobody's retreat or in somebody, like, in that time, baby. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. And so it's those simple things in life. It is important because in my life, right, listen, I don't know about y'all life, but in my life, I have had a lot of trauma. Now, everybody defines trauma differently, right? I know my trauma, and I know the battles, and I know the obstacles, and I know the what is the speed bumps that has been in my way. Okay, all right. So, matter of fact, I was talking to my mother earlier today on the phone, and we was talking about something, and I told her about my trauma having a absentee father being a double-edged sword, right? Because listen, I honor my father. Don't get it twisted. You know, God rest his soul. I honor my father. But it definitely was a double-edged sword having him absent most of my life. And one of those things is I have had disappointment that came from males that when it comes to certain things, I just like, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. Okay. So here's the thing. Everybody got their stuff that they work through. Everybody got, so people can look at that and be like, that's a trauma. And listen, I recognize that I ain't got time. So in other words, what that tell any man that I'm dealing with is that I got a little bit of room for, I only got this much space for BS. I do. Only that much. Okay. And so because I only got that much, because I remember the promises that my father would make to me, and then he wouldn't follow through. Like, Yashika, I'm going to come see you. Yashika, I'm going to come, send you these things. I'm going to send you these things. And he would never do it. Y'all know I only see my father 4 times in life, okay? And I think the 4th time I buried him. But, it is what it is. But, I still honor him. Like, I still thank him. Like, listen, he protects me more in the afterlife for him than he does for when he was in my life. Like, this joke will be around all the time, okay? But anyway, I say all this to say that when it comes to overcoming trauma, part of that is self-care. Self-care. And when people, like I said, when people think of self-care, they think of something extravagant. It doesn't always have to be like that. I have friend girls that come visit me sometime, and they be like, Yashika, you straight? Like, because I'm like, listen, I'll be up in this mug zenning out, okay? I'll be up in here zenning out. That's why I always have to keep going. That's why I always have to keep on trying to do things to make myself, like, because this life right here that I desire, that I want to have, that I want to continue to have, it doesn't come cheap. It doesn't come cheap, and it doesn't come easy. It doesn't. It doesn't come cheap, and it doesn't come easy. But I know that part of that is me understanding where I have to cut back on, right? Because I can't do all the things that everybody do. So I have to find little ways that say, okay, I still want to enjoy the finer things in life. My self-care is important. So how do I implement that? Now, I can say this. I am lucky that I have a little cosmetology degree. And so I can do my hair. And most of the time you'll see me, my hair is, I've done it. Okay. Now, here's the thing. With YouTube and all that, you don't got to worry about all that no more. Okay. You ain't got to worry about all that no more. Like, and then on top of that, let me tell y'all about my facials. Now, my facials, this is amazing because, like I said, there's some things in the world that I feel like they created just for me. And I say this because somebody told me to tell y'all this today. Somebody told me to tell y'all this. Y'all know who told me to tell y'all this, because it's some women out there that I know for a fact, and probably some men that listen to this, that is thinking about some things. But let me tell y'all something. So I go to this place, and I'm not going to mention the name because they ain't paid me. But I go there once a month and I get a facial. Now, here's the thing. I pay what they call a membership fee of $129 a month or something like that. So they draft it out of my account every month. So what it does is that not only does, because see, there was times where I would get facials, because y'all know I had an accident many years ago. So because of that, I had to start doing bleaching on my neck. And so I had to start doing the rest of it too, so that it could all be the same because of this accident. But anyway, but I wouldn't be consistent with my my facials or whatever, because it become expensive. Well, anyway, around here in this area, they offer something called a monthly payment plan, where you do this monthly thing, and it comes with a basic facial and a mask or different things that you want to have done. And not only that, but you get discounts off other things. And then you also get if you accumulate your credits, like sometimes I might wait 5 weeks to go, so I have like extra credit. Well, when I go in there and say I want a hydraulic facial, right, one of them juicy facials, it may be a little bit more than the price of the what I pay per month. And so if I got extra credit, it'll go towards it, so it'll cover the cost of it, or I'll pay the difference. And because you get a discount with it, it's amazing. So in other words, it allows me to always keep myself, like my facials, and $100 and some a month to go get a facial ain't bad at all, right? Like literally to go and do that. And so I say that because I feel like that's one of the things they created for me, because those things are important for me. Y'all, life, listen, it's a lot. Y'all know I got an 11-year-old too. Y'all know I got an 11-year-old, and y'all know that I have other responsibilities. And although I'm retired and all that, I still have to figure out things that work for me, because it's not always cost advantageous. And listen, things is going up, okay? I don't know who y'all put, never mind. But anyway, I wanted to come on here today and talk about the importance of self-care, because it's important. And it don't always have to be something extravagant. It don't always have to be something lavish or, whatever. It could be the simple things. And for me, I do something every single day for self-care. And it helps keeps me grounded. It helps keeps me centered, because, listen, let me tell y'all something. Another thing, if y'all don't have a weighted blanket, get y'all a weighted blanket. I don't know who invented those things, but those things are like a little hug. They're like a little hug. And so, when I'm in my massage chair, or even sometimes when I'm asleep, I put my weighted blanket on, and it just feels like I have somebody pressing down on my body real lightly every night. And so, like I said, I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis. Listen, I got all kind of stuff. Y'all know the government jacked me up, but, they pay me to sit at home. They do. They pay me to sit at home. They do. But anyway, I don't just sit at home, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I want to talk about the importance of self-care, not just from the point of, to make yourself rejuvenated, but it also helps with healing. It also helps with overcoming a lot of things. And so take it from me, right? Find a way every day to do self-care. Find a way every day to do self-care, even if it's just meditating, because that's part of self-care as well. Find a way every day to do self-care, because life is going to always life. And if you don't find a way to take care of you, your cup will always come up short. You will never be in the overflow. And that's what I've learned in 51, almost 52 years of living. If I was to only wait for people to pour into me, and I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but what I do know is my purpose in this world. And it's not, and I understand that. And you have to be okay with that. So anyway, I say this because you have to continuously do things for yourself. And so if nobody else told you that, I'm telling you, take care of yourself. Do things every day to pour into yourself. And self-care is part of overcoming. So also, before I go, listen, y'all know me and my second husband and did a whole YouTube channel and podcast. Me and my second ex-husband. Y'all know we've been divorced now for, what year is this, 2025? Ooh, it's going on 15 years that we've been divorced. We was together about 15 years, so it didn't even itself out. So The years didn't cancel each other out. Okay, don't tell them I told y'all that. But anyway, make sure that y'all go ahead and go over on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, because another sneak peek to another episode is dropping this week. And today is Friday. And you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. While you over there, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. So when we drop a whole episode, you'll know that too. Because it's coming. And it's coming soon. Because y'all know we got some stuff we needed to work out. Okay? Now, he got a whole new wife. Did I tell y'all that? He got a whole new wife. But we had some stuff we needed to work out but they're already worked out, right? But apparently, he had some stuff he wanted to tell me about. I'm good because I've been single for these 15 years, okay? Him, on the other hand, anyway, in all of this healing, we do business ventures together. We do. Why? Because we weren't meant to be married together, but we was meant to do other things together and have a family. And some things are just is what they are, right? And we are okay with that. And so anyway, a sneak peek is dropping again this week. So make sure you go over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. And I'm going to put the link to the YouTube channel down below in the comments just in case you can't find it. Okay? But anyway, y'all, a sneak peek is coming. But I want to talk about self-care and overcoming. So do something every day for yourself. Okay? Do something every day for yourself. All right? I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.